All right, let's get into this forecast. Let me show you that I'm getting straight into the timing on the rain for Sunday because there's a lot of things to talk about. This is tomorrow's rain. It's way up here now, but as we bring this forward into tomorrow, we've gotten into late morning. Now it's knocking on the door. Let's get a closer look at Sunday first. That's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And by the time we've gotten into the late morning and the early afternoon, here comes the rain. So we'll see it in the North Bay first. It's down over the City Peninsula and East Bay as we get into the early afternoon. And then it starts to clear the South Bay by the time we get past sunset. So you remember what the rain was like yesterday? That's pretty much exactly what this one will be like. The totals are similar, meaning it's not major, but you're going to notice the rain. Things will get wet. And there's one added item here. I'm taking us back now to just after sunset in the South Bay. As that final band of rain starts to clear out, watch Mount Hamilton right there. A little bit of light snow. Cold enough that we'll get a light dusting of snow on some of those higher peaks. It'll just be kind of something cool to look at. It shouldn't have any major impacts, but since it'll happen, figured I should tell you about it. All right, let's talk about rainfall totals. So we pick up about 0.2 of an inch of rain for the North Bay. Maybe on the high end, if you're lucky, and then some higher amounts down here in the South Bay. That's Sunday's rain story. Now, when the rain clears out, it's going to get windy on the backside of that storm. And this is something you're going to feel mostly on Monday. Look how bright the map just got. Sunday night into Monday, north winds start ushering in behind that system. The main impact with this, besides the wind advisory, out along the coast for gusts up to 50 miles an hour, Sunday night through about the first half of Monday, it's going to make things feel much colder because there's going to be a wind chill. So even though Monday doesn't have rain on it, Monday's going to feel cold when you get outside into the elements with that wind. All right, let's look at the next storm after that because this is the big one. So we're looking at Tuesday here. Hasn't gotten here yet, but by Tuesday night it has. And there's something important about the way this storm looks that we need to look at in a little more detail. I'm going to stop it right there. This gets us through Thursday. Look at that long trail of rain. See that thin, narrow band that reaches all the way out to the subtropics? That's an atmospheric river. That is your source of higher concentrations of water for this storm to work with, which is why it's going to be so rainy around here. Tuesday night going through Thursday night. Then we get a little break on Friday before the next one gets here into next weekend. I'm already looking at the last few days of January. There's a lot coming our way, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's focus on the big one here, and this is what I showed you at the top of the newscast. I'm going to let the rainfall totals play from Tuesday night into Thursday night, and those are up to perhaps 3-inch totals for many of the cities in the Bay Area. Higher amounts in the Santa Cruz Mountains. I think we could see more than the 4 inches that we're seeing here for the Santa Cruz Mountains, and that's where probably the biggest concern from this rainmaker comes into play. There's going to be a lot of rain focused on the Santa Cruz Mountains southward, and that brings into concern debris flows, mudslides, landslides for the burn scars for both the SCU and the SC complex fire that burned down through Santa Cruz and over in the Diablo Mountains. And yes, this will be a huge snow producer in the Sierra. More on that as we get closer to it. Let's handle the important information here at home first. Just know if you plan on traveling in the Sierra from Tuesday through Thursday, it is going to be a mess. And it'll take you a long time to get where you want to go. Okay, there's the rain from the big storm. There's the rain that then shows up, should that hold together for next weekend.